right, YouTube, today we are road tripping it and we're still gonna listen to a book. So today I am listening to Where We Found Our Passion by Natasha Bishop. I am also road tripping it up to Boston, so hopefully by the end of this trip I'm finished the book. So this book is Kai and Chloe's story. I'm actually excited to listen to this one because we don't know nothing about Kai nor Chloe. So this is gonna be a brand new story. At least with the last book, like, we kind of knew Isaiah because that was Link's brother. Like, Kai is Link and Isaiah's friend, but we don't know much about Kai himself. So I'm excited to read this book. Hopefully by the end of this book we figure out how all the boys met, because like at this point it'll be 3 of the people, like 3 out of 5 of them have fallen in love. So like that should be the pact. So we should figure that out. But the book is 8 hours, like almost 9 hours long. My drive is only like 8 hours itself. So either way, I'm gonna finish this book today, because once I get to my destination I'm gonna finish listening to it. So let's get into the book, Where We Found Our Passion by Natasha Bishop. All right, I have made it to a rest stop. I had to stop to pee. I'm in New Jersey now, making my way up the road. But I have listened to chapters 1 through 10 and I am loving this book so far. Like, literally, I feel like I say that about all the books I read, but like the book is so cute starting off. Because also, before I get into that, I don't know why I was calling the girl Chloe, but it's Olivia. I don't know where I got Chloe from, but the main girl is Olivia, and her and Kai met when they were 12. So chapters 1 through 10 was pretty much how they met, them in middle school, dating in high school, college, all of that, and pretty much where they fell off at, like how it fell off. So I'm assuming chapter 11 is going to pick up like where we are now, because in Isaiah and Nina's book, she tore her ACL at the end of that book, or she tore something. So I'm assuming that's where we're picking up at chapter 11. But chapters 1 through 10, I was like, oh, this is cute, very much cute love story. Like, we was already getting the love feels in the beginning of the story already. So it was just like crazy to see like how it was so cute and then tragically ended. Olivia is from Houston, but she moved to Austin, and Kai and his family has always lived in Austin. Olivia's mother abandoned her when she was younger, so sad, which I also feel like plays a part in like chapter 10 of pretty much Olivia pretty much turned her back on Kai and his family, which, well, really Kai, because Kai didn't tell his family why, but his sister is mad. But it is so cute, like him reassuring her like they really fell in love really young. So it was giving like, it's middle school sweethearts, because that's where they met at. I don't think they started dating until high school, so like they would be considered high school sweethearts. How did I find myself reading another friends to lover book? I don't know, but it's given Take a Shot on Me again, with the whole they were friends first, then they became lovers. This is the whole middle school part, and then I ain't gonna say they became enemies, because they don't give enemies, at least right now. At least on Cotton, it don't give enemies. We don't really know much about Olivia, but on Cotton, he is still very much in love with Olivia. And like we find out in chapter 10, he has literally been checking up on her ever since they broke up when they was 19. Like, he's literally been checking her Instagram every year since they broke up, and I believe they're like 25 now, if I'm not mistaken. That they're 25. So he really ain't changed up, but it's giving friends to lovers, well, friends to enemies to maybe friends again to lovers. So it's like I'm reading the same trope as last time, and like I told y'all before, I do not like that trope. But like I said, that is a personal thing for me. I do not like the friends to lovers thing, but I ain't gonna lie, these first 10 chapters, like, I ain't gonna say the first 10, maybe like the first 8, like hearing their little kitty love story was so cute. Like chapter 1 through 8, just chapter 1 seeing how they met, and then like how they became best friends, and how she, I think it was like chapter 3, we found out like she had a little crush on him, and like he knew he liked, like from chapter 1 he was just like, I think she said something like, my friends call me Livy, and he was like, okay Olivia, and she was like, I just told you my friends call me Livy. Like he was like, I want to be more than that, period. He knew that at 12. Crazy. But anyways, first 10 chapters really good, started off very strong, so hopefully we keep that up. So she got it like broken up into parts, so like 1 through 10 was like part 1, so like now I'm going into part 2, and I think that's the only part, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's only 2 parts, because there are, I think, 30 something chapters, so we should really be getting into it. Oh my gosh,
stop scratching.
Oh wait, the book just started. Hold on, let's see how many chapters it is. So I'm at chapter 11 now. There are a total of 31 chapters and 2 epilogues. So let me get back on the road. Well, actually I gotta eat. I should have been eating and doing this, but I got me a little Auntie Annie snack. But yes, we're gonna continue to listen to this book. I wanted to come up here and clear this up before I got to eating. I don't know why I said 25. I meant to say 32. Like he's been checking her Instagram since they broke up, and like now they're 32. We're like where they're at now. That's, add that in there. All right, before I drive up out of here, I also meant to mention Olivia's dad. They didn't, like, she didn't really allude to it yet, but I think her dad had something to do with why she ended things with Kai the way she did. Her dad got something written all over that. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that she got pregnant also and told Kai she got rid of the baby. This brings me to my next one, because I started chapter 11. I don't think she got rid of the baby. At least that's what they making it seem like. I don't think she got rid of the baby, and I don't think she told Kai that she got rid of that baby, because who was she sending money to, and who birthday coming up? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. But I'm gonna get back on the road and finish listening to this book. Okay, so I just got through chapters 11, 12, and 13, and this is why I don't like the friends to lovers trope, because Kai is too forgiving. Like at this point, I get it. She the love of your life, y'all knew each other since middle school, that is all gravy, but she broke your heart. Like, we're not gonna act like you just forgive her right off the bat. And this brings me to why his sister Kylie might be my favorite character in this story, because she like, no, I ain't doing that, and I ain't forgiving her either. And I'm like, this is the friction that we need, because everybody just can't be like, oh, it's all forgiven. No, first of all, she didn't just break his heart, because if I'm right, she also lied about having the baby. So it's given she was pregnant, but she gave the baby away. But even if that's not the case, you got an abortion without telling him, and then was just like, we're gonna break up, and you can't come with me when I become famous. That basically is what she said. At least that's how I took it. That's what she said. So these last 3 chapters, I'm just like, I get it, this is his job. Like, he's the best personal trainer, not personal trainer, what is he, physical trainer or something like that, that she, like, he's the best that she need to go to make sure she back so she can continue playing soccer. That is fine and dandy. You know, he's the best. But he is too forgiving. I'm sorry. I get that you love her still, but like, I need you to throw some daggers. Like, girl, I need you to answer my questions. But no, he too understanding. Like, I understand this, I understand that. Why? You need to be mad. Why you not mad? And I'm with Kylie. No, F her. But he talking about, but you ain't gonna never disrespect her, which is all fine. That's what. He is what you want a man to react like. But realistically, if it was me, I would be pissed. Okay? And this is why I don't do the friends to lovers. Cause you ain't finna hurt my feelings and think because we used to be friends, I could forgive you just a little. No. Forget you. What? But I'ma keep listening.
NDI. Something tells me he's the one that will survive the storm. NDI. I gotta go. But while we're talking, I'll say this again. Stop sending me money. Me. Now you know that's not gonna happen. NDI. Never say never, Liv.
Alright. I just finished chapter 14 and 15 and I just got questions. That's literally all I got. 1, who is Dante? 2, who is NDR? 3, what really happened with the abortion? Because girl, what are you talking about? Talking about he don't even know everything that happened with the abortion yet. What do you mean? What happened? Let us know what actually happened. And I think I'm right. Her father definitely has something to do with it, but we need to hurry up and get to it. Also, I think she wants Kai to be mean to her. And I'm just like, you know he not gonna be mean to you. After the last 13 chapters I didn't listen to, there's no way she would have also thought that he would just wake up one day and be mean to her. This book is really stressing me out, honestly. It is stressing me out. Who is Dante? Who is NDR? What happened during the abortion? What really happened? Because she said he don't even know what really happened. Like, what? So many questions, so many questions. I'm gonna keep listening though. I'm gonna keep listening. Although it's getting on my nerves, I'm enjoying it. It's messy. I just finished chapter 16. I feel like after every chapter I might as well just do a video since I'm in traffic right now. But chapter 16, Kai, I feel like, okay, this is where my thought is for real. I do like the fact that Kai has, like, I feel like you don't really read many books where like the male has like the example from his parents. Like his parents still together, they've been together for a minute. Like his dad is like, even like his dad gave him a whole little story, like, you know, me and your mom broke up when we were when y'all was younger and we ended up getting back together. So like the dad giving him that game. So now Kai is like, oh, I ain't gonna stop until she pretty, is that the police? Yeah, but he pretty much like, he ain't gonna stop until him and Olivia are back together, which is all fine and dandy and cute. But because of the situation, it's because of how they broke up. I feel like if they wasn't friends before, that I would be fine with that. But also, we found out that Shane is white. I don't know why, but I did not think Shane was white. I did not think Shane was white at all. But we found out that Shane white, and he is overly flirting with Olivia, and Kai is not having it. That is pretty much all that happened in chapter 16. But I do like that fact though. I do like that his parents have been together and he's like learning from them, and his dad is like basically supporting it. I feel like me and Kylie are the only ones that's like, no, this is not it. I feel like me and Kylie are like this, like, we ain't rocking with it. But hopefully it changed soon, because we are like chapter 17, so we gonna get into that. All right, I just finished chapter 17, and like I said, Kylie is my girl. She is saying the stuff that needs to be said because you abandoned my brother. So that's that. Secondly, Olivia, she said she needed to take accountability, and Kai not letting her do that. And he basically, and I like this part about it, because like now we know Kai just not delusional like, oh, this my girl trying to get her back. He like, oh no, it's some stuff we're gonna have to talk about, but like, I do want you more than I want to hate you. I'm like, okay, you bringing me back in, because right now it was given, at first it was given delusion, but now I'm like, okay, because he was like, oh, you can still take accountability. You just, when you feel like telling me why you really left, you will be able to tell me. I'm like, see, clock that. Okay, because I thought he was just gonna go like, oh no, you know, you don't never gotta tell me. No, we need answers. And if Kai don't need answers, Tyrese need answers. Why you leave, and what happened? What was the real reason? And did you have a baby? Did you really have an abortion? Like, what was it? And who was Dante or Deontay, whoever that name, whatever that name was, who was that? So like, well, he don't know those names, but like, we need answers, and she need to tell him what really happened and why she left. And hopefully Kylie still giving her the same energy. I'm gonna say a couple more chapters, because she don't need to give her the cold shoulder for a long time, but like a couple more chapters, you know, be like, girl, you left me too, you ain't just leave him. So yeah, but I am still enjoying the book. So if y'all read it, let me know, and let me know how y'all was feeling throughout the book. Or was y'all so like, oh, y'all need to get together? Or was y'all irritated like me? Let me know. I'm like, okay, it's dark, we on the road, I know. But I just got done chapter 18 and 19. And she pretty much meets the gang. You know, what's her name again? Olivia, she meets Sasha, she meets Nina, she meets Sierra, she meets Link, Isaiah, she even meets Dominic. We find out Dominic is Hispanic. Who knew this was such a diverse group of friends? Also, they brung up the pack because she was like, oh, he told that Kai told her that like the guys met when they were like 21, but they can't tell nobody. So I still want to know, are we gonna figure out how they met? At this point, I want to know how they met as well. Also, I realized this book has been so good that I have forgotten that they haven't done anything past kissing up until chapter 19. I was like, wow, this is truly a slow burn, and it really had me going and had me distracted that ain't nothing between them happened other than a kiss up until now. But it was well worth the wait. I was like, okay, Kai, period. I don't know, Kai might be my favorite out of the three. I don't know, that was a cute little chapter. But she met the gang. The girls are like, you know Sierra, Nina, and Sasha, they're very much girls, and they welcome her with open arms, even though Sasha did give her a little, you know, who might you be, and like, we do know a little bit about you, but she opened up. Oh, it was a part before she met the girls where Kai set up for Kylie to come by and drop something off for him, and he tried to get them to talk, and Kylie was still very much so, you better not hurt my brother again. See, that's what Kylie is my girl. Kylie was like, he, for some reason, some crazy reason, he wants you in his life, so I'm not gonna fight it, but just to let you know, if you hurt him, I'ma hurt you, pretty much is what she said. But I think we're starting to transition now that they done did the do. And she initiated it, so it was like, okay, maybe we taking a turn, because at first I was like, girl, like, what? I still need to know the background, because her father did something. So I do, okay, now I'm at the point where I'm okay, she actually did have an abortion, and I'm assuming the father made her have an abortion, but I remember in those earlier chapters they said they hadn't told nobody yet, because they was gonna tell their families together. So I don't know what happened with that, but it's given that the daddy made her have an abortion, because she said in this chapter, like, she felt like her choice, like, she's pro-choice, and she felt like her choice was taken away from her, because she made the decision, like, her and Kai made the decision that they was gonna keep the baby, and she still ended up getting an abortion anyway. So that got the father written all over. Also, he is very annoying. Like, they were showing him annoying in the beginning, like making her practice and everything. You know how parents are when they got a star athlete. Or it was given very much Joe Jackson, and he was acting like she was Michael Jackson. So now he's even now though, he's just like her. It's harassment, because he showing up, just texting her like, what's an update, like not asking her how she doing, just saying like, give me an update on your knee, trying to get her to go to a new PT, like trying to act like Kai is not worthy or good at his job, and she like, no. But other than that, the book is good. We done got to the spice, and I totally forgot that's typically part of this. So that's how good this book is getting. But I'm gonna keep listening. The next chapter, I think it's chapter 20. Yeah, chapter 20 is Kai's chapter. So we're gonna get into his most recent thoughts after they done did the do. Okay, I had to turn the light on for this one. I just got done chapters 20 and 21. Chapter 20, we don't have to go over that one. Chapter 21 is really where the meat and potatoes is. First of all, chapter 21 was definitely like an hour long, but we go back to when they're 19, but we get Olivia's point of view about what happened. And granted, I thought Kyle's version of what happened when they were 19 was bad. Olivia's point of view, just terrible. So terrible. Oh my goodness. Father, narcissist. The father it was just so much. The father pretty much threatening Olivia, like, you get an abortion or I'm gonna ruin your boyfriend career, is crazy. And then basically he's like, you need to be thanking me, you need to be happy that I ain't leave you like your mama did. What? Are you so crazy? I don't know, that chapter was very heavy, and that was just at 19. So I'm pretty sure the next chapter we're about to like have Olivia and Kai had a conversation, her telling him everything that just happened. But like, dang, that joint, I was like, oh my god, her dad is terrible. Already knew her dad was a bad guy. I told you, he was giving Joe Jackson, but to this extent is crazy. So we know she actually had an abortion. She didn't have a baby. So I'm still confused about who Dante is. Like, who is Dante in NLB? I forgot, whatever that was. I still don't know who they are. But the father is terrible. And oh my god, it was just so bad. You could just hear the pain when you listen to an audiobook and a person reading it. You could just hear the pain in their voice, like, oh my god, so sad, so sad. But dang, and you know how when stuff like this, I feel like we're supposed to like kind of like, we're supposed to be feeling better, get into the lovey-dovey part of romance. No, that was eerie. That was just so sad. That was just so much. Oh my god. So yeah, I gotta get back into the next chapter. But that chapter is just so crazy. And to hear how like happy they was to have a baby, and then boom, he came and ruined it. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised she hasn't gone no contact with her dad yet. Cause that seems like the only answer to me. Like, it's time for you to go. You should have been with no contact. But like, him threatening Kai is crazy. Like, and then you like, oh, you need to thank me for your career. also crazy. Like, oh my gosh, my goodness. All right, just got done chapter 23, and we find out who Dante is. So Dante is someone that she fake dated, but like not, well, she fake dated because like she wasn't in love with him, but she tried to give herself some type of happiness while, you know, she was not with Kai. And her daggone daddy ruined his life. This man is crazy. I feel like there has to be a way to like ruin her dad. Like at this point, we just need to take it up a notch, and he needs to be put down. And I mean that in every way possible that put down can mean. He put allegations on this man and he lost his career. So that's who Dante is. And I'm assuming NLB is also him, because she said that she been sending him money for 10 years because she feel bad that her dad ruined his career. And he keep telling her to stop sending her money, but she feel like that's the only way she could fix it. But it ain't really much you can fix because it's not your fault, it's your dad's fault. But like, this is getting messy. I'm gonna just try to listen to the book. I got like 30 or so minutes left on my ride. So next clip I will be sitting down somewhere, not in a car and in the dark no more. But yes, this book is getting good. It's also getting messy. I love a good mess. But I'm gonna continue listening. I think I'm on chapter 23 now. We're going to chapter 23. These chapters are getting long. Like, I haven't even finished chapter 23 and I done made it to my destination. But so far so good. I'm actually really enjoying this book. I'm gonna stop for today, because that's where I ended at. Most likely I will start listening again when I'm back on the road. So that means when I'm on my way home, we will get the rest of the book. Of course I'm gonna finish chapter 23. I never stop in the middle of a chapter. But so far so good. They went on a cute little date. They went to a sip and paint. They met some other couples. He pretty much told her that he'd been in love with her for 20 years. So cute. They did karaoke and they did The Boy Is Mine, which I thought was hilarious. And now they're still doing their date, but they're doing a nasty part of their date. But so far so good. I'm actually really enjoying this book. I got through chapter 22, chapter 23, and I'm gonna finish that. It's probably just gonna be the end of their sex. But there are, like I said, total of 31 chapters and 2 epilogues. So I'm gonna have a good amount of the book left to read. I got 2 hours left, so 2 hours on my way home will be what we listening to. All right, I am back on the road. We have just listened to chapters 24 and 25, and these chapters were very calm. They went on a trip to Deep Creek with the gang. You know, Isaiah Lincoln, Sasha, Sierra, Nina, Shane, Dominic, even Sierra friends from Baltimore came to Deep Creek too. So like, it was a whole thing. They went skiing, snow tubing. Well, Sierra's pregnant, so she couldn't do none of that stuff. But that was cute. The dad. Oh, I forgot to even mention, before all of that, before the trip, Kai went to go confront Olivia's dad, and pretty much was just like, I ain't the same little boy, you know, pretty much saying you can't pull that stuff you try to pull with the other dude, because I'm not him. Pretty much basically how he ended that conversation. Of course, her dad trying to be like, oh, she owe everything to me, blase blase. Man, anyways, so they ignored that. here recently, Kai started losing clients. Like, I guess they just said that they're going to go to another physical therapist. So we're also, Olivia thinks the dad has been having her followed, because her and Kai also ended up on the blogs. Weird. So like everybody knows that they're in a relationship. So I don't know. I feel like he's probably gonna try to go that route. Cause like Kai is saying, you know, he's had people say that they found like a physical therapist that they want to work with instead of him. So like that's like it's not alarming for that to happen. But it's only happened twice so far. But Olivia is serious that she think it's her dad. So she kind of called her dad, confronted him a little bit too, and was like, you know, pretty much stay on my business. So I feel like it's about to hit the fan at this point, because she going at her dad, and she typically don't do that. At the end of this chapter, she tells Kai that she wants to go see her mom, and that she found her mom and all of that. But she kind of got cold feet at the end, so I don't know if she actually talks to her mom. Not quite sure about that yet. But I think she should do it, because her mom might have some insight about her daddy. Like, we might find out that the mom actually didn't want to leave, the dad made her leave, you know, like, because that's what it's given. Like, but it sounds like she kind of got cold feet because the mom kind of got a new family where she's actually very happy and all that. But I think Kai might convince her to still talk to the lady, because we also found out that the mom legally changed her name and went back to her maiden name. So like that gives the father did something to get her to get gone, and that she maybe was pushed out of her life. I don't know. That's just me. That's how I see it, because I can't picture something like a mother just leaving their child behind with somebody like with the type of person that her dad seems to be. And like we already know that the dad has ruined many of careers because he didn't want them around his daughter. So I'm not putting nothing past the dad. But I'm liking the family moments that they're having with Kai's friends, because Olivia's just getting to know them. So like she's getting that sense of support that she never had. And then Kai finds out that his aunt has been keeping in contact with Olivia for all this time. So he like, wow. But it wasn't too much. The aunt pretty much cleared that up. Like, she ain't got no support. Like, I had to support her in some way. She ain't had nobody but that crazy daddy of hers. So that's understandable. Kylie still ain't come around yet, but I feel like she gonna come around soon. Yeah, because I feel like we went through a few seasons, because like now that was Christmas, so yeah, that was Christmas. And Sierra wanted to go to Deep Creek because she wanted to be around some snow, and she was tired of being in Texas in the heat. So that right now timeline is just moving along, but I'm gonna keep listening. It's not, I think I got like an hour or so left of the book, so I'll check in soon. All right, while I'm sitting in traffic, let's get into the end of this book. So I listened to the rest of the book, including the 2 epilogues, and I really enjoyed the ending of the book. I think my only thing I would say about the end is that I feel like we kind of went past the situation with the dad too quickly. Like, it was pretty much like we blasted him and then like everything changed. Like, that's basically what happened. Like, she confronted her dad and was like, I'm gonna put your business on Front Street if you don't leave me alone, stop talking to me, like pretty much lose my number, don't contact me no more, and you know, leave Kai alone, and then also clear the name of all the people that you pretty much lied on. So like she like went through this whole thing, and like that was it. That was all we heard from it. Like, he did it and she got her life back or whatever. But I feel like we kind of like brushed over that. Like, I feel like we could have got like a couple of chapters dedicated to that, but that's okay. Nina, Sasha, Nina, Sasha, and Sierra was there to help her when she confronted her dad too. Blocked his assistant and was like, no, she gonna go back there and talk to her dad. I like that. It was given very much set it off. I thought that was funny. But the epilogues were so cute. Like, of course, Kai proposed in like the second one, which I thought was in the second epilogue. That part was so cute. The whole family showed up to her first game back after she got done with physical therapy. So that would, even because Kylie has come around, she wrote Kylie a letter to let her know, like, hey, this is everything that was going on, like, this is, and like pretty much apologized to Kylie, and Kylie came around, so that was cute. Why are they honking their horns? But anyways, overall, I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed the fact that because Kai is not like brother to Isaiah and Lincoln, like we didn't really know much about Kai, and of course we didn't know Olivia at all. So I like the fact of this book, like it was like a getting to know both people again. Well, not again, because never knew who Olivia was in the other two books. But it was like a whole new book. Overall though, I feel like I would give this book like an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Spice level though, I think I would give the spice, this book, I feel like this book had more spice than the other two books for sure, so I'll probably get a spice like a 7 out of 10. I feel like the second epilogue kind of alluded to like they're like, it's supposed to be in the fourth book, like about Shane, but I didn't see anything about Shane having a book. Shane seems like his book would be funny. But you know what, another thing this book also brought to my attention, it took my attention off trying to figure out like how all the guys met, but I still want to know how all the guys met. So I feel like she just need to go ahead and write a book for all the dudes so they could all fall in love, so we could figure out how they met. Like, I feel like that's all that is missing from the conclusion of this series, like how they all met, like the embarrassing story that happened. But other than that, I really enjoyed this series, Natasha Bishop Lost and Found series. Oh, that's why it's traffic over here, because somebody got stuck on a roundabout. This is not a place to get stuck at. Anyways, but if you have read these books, if you've read Natasha Bishop's Lost and Found series, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know your favorite one. I feel like if I would rank them, I would rank it Where I Found Our Heart first, Where We Found Our Passion 2, and oh wait, no, that's wrong. I'm gonna just say it by the characters' names. So Lincoln and Sierra, their book is 1. Olivia and Kai, their book is 2. Nina and Isaiah, their book is 3. Yes, that is how I rank them. But I enjoyed the whole series. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts of the book in the series below, and I will see y'all in the next one.